Amp Tome and a Monocrystal. So he's going to be...
boots.
There's the boots, okay.
That's that sad mid laner buy. Not quite enough for Lost Chapter.
Yeah, and the movement speed from the boots isn't going to be enough to dodge those spells probably. And I mean, Faker, if you get a Lost Chapter on your first buy, you never have mana problems.
Oh, Nuggery!
Map is clearing Drake Vision and trying to take blue buff.
And face checking a brush. That is a dead Showmaker. And by the way, a lot of stacks here taken for Guma. We'll see exactly how much gold he has in a bit.
Yeah, I didn't actually see how much he picked up there, but he will pick up also the first blood gold on top of that, and some plates here, and the whole damn turret to boot. And you know that meme with the guy with the hands and the trade? I will receive.
Yeah.
You will receive 1 blue buff. I will receive adoration stacks, plates, and a first turret blood. And an extra crash as well. We'll throw that one in if you call in the next 20 minutes.
You know, just early Dirk into Shield Bow and to probably Collector. Here's Nuggery in a rough spot. He's looking pretty dead as well. As are the chances right now for Deokdam Kia. Not looking very good. Owner is going to collect the kill once again here.
Based on this series alone, not so high.
Well, maybe just a dead Draven as they'll give the kill to Deokdam here.
Okay, well. And, okay, that's some extra gold back. He somehow didn't have a bounty. Bit of a head scratcher there. I mean, it was the gold he picked up after this play. But they give the kill to him on the return of his ultimate. He picks it up. Really well played. Showmaker just sitting in a brush there, gets caught by the CC. Over here, Nuggery does get picked by Owner. Once again, a good cast here from Zeus. We didn't see the beginning of this, but reasonably.
It's like maybe Bellow's breath was on cooldown. I'm not sure because he saw Owner. So maybe just a bit of a mistiming there.
Yep, and this will just be the shutdown onto basically no mana. Like, you have to back, I have to catch this wave. Canyon's here, though.
Okay, we'll see if this amounts to anything. Zeus does have Flash, so he just blasts to his team that was doing Rift Herald. And by the way,
still has Cask.
An entire giant wave is going into Damon's bottom turret right now. They're losing all of that farm due to the teleport up to the top side here. So T1 managed the wave well, and now they're in position for this. The Cask is a party Cask. Everybody on the side of T1 is drinking well tonight as in comes the dredge line and the engage here. As we have Warren on the bottom side, you see Nuggery is trying his best to get something done here and provide a front line, but it's not amounting to too much. As the Rift Herald was taken by Owner, and nobody goes down, but it's still a win here for T1.
Showmaker has just looked so invisible this game, unfortunately, on this Sylas that falls behind. We talked about it in the draft. You find a comp as Deokdam Kia where if the Vi isn't accelerated, doesn't find any value in any of the lanes, the Sylas isn't doing too well, the Ahri's ahead, lost his turret to Showmaker. You can't fight, unfortunately, in fights like this, and the Cask is a party cast on the Sylas, and the choke point is controlled here by T1. Nuggery looks for the angle, but it's too late. The fight is already won. Showmaker is dead, has to break his stopwatch. He escapes, but it's not a one fight. There's no turn to the future. The way of 12-14, the way of the present. Zeus still has Cask here. There is a second tanky Rift Herald coming down. I don't know if Nuggery gets out of this one alive.
Not looking good for him. He's going to try to walk it out. Doubt he flashes here because he just gets caught up, and they're just going to feed it to the Draven, who, you know, Guma didn't really good for him. As, okay, we're trying to get on top of an Ahri right now. Deokdam can barely even auto once. Faker's like, are you guys serious right now?
He has stopwatch, and he's 2 levels up. So I don't know about this one.
This is a 1v3 at the end of all things, as Sylas eventually will come down. And actually, they are able to feed that kill over to Deokdam.
Yeah, but the base is opening up. You know, it's 4 members of T1 getting an inhibitor turret bottom side. So much time is wasted. As yes, Showmaker is sidelining on the top side here, and he will get some bounty gold for it, it does appear. But that's T1 right now. Faker just did his job.
Oh, how about another kill for the Draven? Looking pretty good as Owner takes it away. But, yeah, so much time there from the side of Dom1. Now, you know, Deokdam does have 2 kills, but it's just not really going to matter in this game as he is going to be absolutely pummeled. As in goes Keria for the flash and hook once again. And this time we have a huge front line here for the side of T1. They are just dominating this fight. It is so one-sided. Canyon is able to get 1 kill, but that is a tiny consolation prize compared to what T1 have been able to garner in this game. Nuguri is caught out as well, and that will be Guma picking up yet another kill in this one. A full ace to T1.
T1 just dominating this series. It's moot. It's not even a discussion we can have. Is Viewcaster cursed Deokdam saying he got 2 kills, and then he died.
Then he died.
And there was a lot of CC, and it was very unhappy for everyone.
Yeah.
This is basically a wipe, as 4 members under fire.
The thing is like T1, they had like almost completed the entire test, and they had like a perfect score, and the last question was like, you know, just check this box to like receive your 100, and they're like, okay, we'll just check the box. And the box was just fighting against Zeri before she get too out of hand, but there is Infernal Soul at the moment. That's a nice Everfrost from Showmaker and a fantastic Ornhorn, but there's no follow-up here from the side of DK, as nice step charge, though, is going to deny it for just a bit. Zeus now getting isolated, and all of a sudden, I mean, bit by bit, the pieces are falling. How is this happening? Zeus is left out to dry, as T1 essentially say, we're not in a good enough position to fight this.
Yeah, if Deokdam gets this much time in a fight, there is the value in the Phantom Dancer.
How is this happening?
And Damonkia are going to group up now and stop the Soul. And we basically just watched a miracle happen, so I hope you guys weren't hoping for anything, you know, in your
I'm a believer
lives.
now. Like, I don't know what is happening.
Teleport coming through from Faker. He's got an angle here.
Okay, Carrier, he's throwing out emotes. He's looking cool, but he's not going to look cool when he's dead. Now Faker, you know, he's got this angle, but the problem is finding value. In goes Owner. He's not going to get it. Orn gets it, of all people, as Faker does an insane amount of damage on the backside, and maybe T1 just clean up anyway, as eventually they will. It wasn't clean, but they did eventually take the fight here, as the cask is going to be good, and another kill will go into the hands of Guma, as now they can just run at the Baron.
And that is exactly what they will do. Carrier will respawn in 3 seconds. They get the full 5. Auto anybody. Zeus' body slam doesn't hit anybody when he goes over the wall, and so he ends up just getting isolated and killed. Miracle fight here for Dom1Kia when Zeus is on a different page than everybody else. But as we witnessed in the second part of this...
10,000 gold down!
As we see in the second part here, T1 is like, well, we have teleport and we don't care. Carrier dies, but his sacrifice is not in vain because he buys enough space for Faker to actually get here onto the objective. The buff to Drake health is really showcased once again in this fight how powerful using the Drake against the team when you have teleport and health advantage actually works out so beautifully here for T1. The items, the wallets, etc., I think the biggest factor at play.
It's just T1 money bags in this game. And Damonkia, they tried their best. I mean, with first, so he goes for that. But means that he's not going to be chunking people just yet. Not that he would be at this point in the game, or he shouldn't be, as this is a nice Ornhorn. The front line is going to be isolated, but a massive cast from Zeus will get the job done, will disengage T1 off the back of this, but they still have a minute of Baron, and they're not... No!
Okay, one last chance for Dom1Kia to extend this game.
Well, they're not going to get the Drake, that's for sure, as the Ornhorn, not quite as good as other times, as in goes Owner, and the massive whirling death is just going to tear through them, but they get onto the back line. They're going to take out Guma. They actually do get that one pick, as Deokdam now with an ultimate here.
Zeri interstage left.
Yeah, I mean, it's 80 carry that's fed against 80 carry that's dead, as now Deokdam is trying to kite it out, but Owner is just incredibly strong. As you can begin to see the power of the Zeri, it's slowly coming online, but
it's too little too late.
The TP behind.
Yeah, Faker says, sorry, Deokdam, it's not your night.
Oh, I gotta... Okay, he's gonna zap him. Flashes in, he's gonna kill him! He's gonna kill Faker! Deokdam is going to live!
And...
Uh-oh.
Alright,
no way.
Infernal Soul is secured before this all breaks out. The fight is great here in terms of blowing up the 80 carry, but the damage here for the rest of the team is insane. And Owner's Crescent Guard value was actually magnificent. Showmaker's dead. It's very difficult for Deokdam to actually pop off in this fight without the rest of his teammates. And as he kites back here, Faker, we'll watch it one more time. Deokdam is a level down Gets the slow, flashes here, cues him to death, kills him before the charm connects. That was actually beautifully played from
Deokdam, they say, we've got a Zeri, we've got a dream. Do they have the tools to get into this one? Depth charge on the Deokdam, he has to get away. The damage is not there from the Zeri for the entirety of this fight. And that should be enough. Carry is going to put an end to that one as Faker going to miss the charm here. He's on the run, but he's got his Zhonya's. And that should be enough. The barrel comes in, and he gets booped on the head with a big belly, and that will do it. It looked a little bit scary, but not really, because T1 were so far ahead, and they will eventually end this game.
Yeah, Deokdam said it was definitely not my fault that we lost this game. Let's just say, I'm over here trying to 1v9.
It's true.
I did what I could. I'm Zeri. I got 4 items, man. I mean, there's so much CC in this comp. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
T1 with their return to form tonight here at the end of Break Week, even if it wasn't always for playoff implications. Cryo seems to be king. Elemental Breaks. This is the final moments here for T1. Penta calling for Penta.
This is like, no. It's like not a chance at Penta, but they're still screaming Penta. Oh, man. Well, Deokdam, the most damage in the game. Yeah. It was a Zeri that hit 4 items, and the game did extend a little bit longer than it was supposed to.
I just really hope nobody's pointing fingers at Deokdam this game. He had an incredible game, despite the circumstances.